What's up, y'all? All right, so I have another request from one of my subscribers for a video, and we are about to hop right into it because you already see the title. I will say that when I first got into trucking, I gained a lot of weight. Like, I've always been thick, but I gained a lot of weight. I was already at a point in my life where I was tired of like being on the thicker side. I used to wear a size 16 and 18 in pants, and to me, you know, it was just way too big. But when I got into trucking, it's like I could barely even fit the 18. So I was pushing my weight. I was super big, super swollen, just looked like a sumo wrestler, you know, just huge to me, you know. And now that I'm smaller and I look back at those pictures, I don't even know who that is. So what I will say is this: it is very challenging as a truck driver to battle your mind, because that's all you're doing. It's not that you're hungry. You're battling your mind, thinking you need to put something in your mouth to eat when you're not even hungry, right? It is truck drivers who prepare their meals to eat in the truck. Like, they literally cook at home or bring their food with them, have their they have their meals prepped and everything, right? And some truck drivers still stop at the truck stops, right? You get fuel and you go inside and you see snacks that you want to get, that you know you don't really need. You're not even hungry. You just see something and your eye automatically catches to it and you want to buy it. Please drop in the comments if you have been this truck driver before, if you know what I'm saying, if you are now healthier eating, or if you still do it, because honestly, it's so easy to do. And you think you're not doing yourself no harm, because like, oh, it's only this one time. How many people say it's only this one time, and then you find yourself every time you go into the truck stop or the store, you're grabbing more of those snacks, right? Now it didn't turn to a week, and now it didn't turn to a month, and now you're literally getting these same snacks or that same little pizza or those same little fries that you said you weren't going to get anymore. You were only going to do it one time, you ended up doing it more than once. So that's it's kind of crazy that, you know, we do that, because I know some people do it. Like, drop it in the comments if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, literally, people prepare whole meals to eat over the road, and it's just something about going into the truck stops or, you know, going inside of a store. It all boils down to discipline. We tend to eat more than we need to eat, especially as truck drivers, because you're doing nothing but driving all day. If you're over the road or you're regional, you're driving, right? And even if you're local, I feel like it's worse for local drivers, because it's like you have too much time on your hands, depending on what you're doing. Because like, if you're in the food business, I know you guys work pretty hard. You know, people who work for like Family Dollar, you got Family Dollar accounts, I know you guys work hard. But certain local jobs have people sitting for hours at a time, and you're bored, or, you know what I'm saying, you tired of scrolling your phone, so now you're just about to sit there and snack. Snacking is what gains people a lot of unwanted weight. Tell me I'm lying. I promise you that's where it's at. It's never in, well, it could be in the food too, because it just depends on what you're eating. Like, if you're eating heavy foods every day on the truck, you're gaining weight for sure. No doubt about it. You're eating the same fast foods every day, you're gaining weight. No doubt about it. If you do not plan to eat right, you're gaining weight. No doubt about it. But I can guarantee you that you're gaining more weight from snacking. And because, you know what I'm saying, it's not even about, like, say, if, you know what I'm saying, you had your meal prepared, it's literally what you're eating in between. Literally, like, all those snacks and things that you do not need to be eating, that's where the weight gain is coming from, and how much of it you're eating. Because you think you're not eating that much, but you're sitting there eating that much. And let me tell y'all what I used to do that I know gained me a lot of weight. I was faithfully always in the subway line. I faithfully used to get Popeyes over the road when I first started. Just big, and didn't even know how big I had got. And I was so doughy looking, and just like, I don't know, I just looked just super cocky with big old arms and just fat everywhere, right? Literally, that's what made me super big. I used to get foot long sandwiches. I didn't even take it a step down and get a 6-inch, right? I had to get the foot long every time. All them sauces on there, like all that dressing I used to put on that sandwich. And then I will always get an Arizona RX energy drink. Like, that was my favorite drink. And I'm talking about, I used to have like 2 or 3 of them in a day. It's just super bad eating. And then I had a side of chips every time, or I would have chips and dip. Now, let's talk about that, because I know a lot of people probably love chips and dip. And if you're a chips and dip lover, I'm just saying, don't buy it on the truck. let that be like a cheat. Let that be like a cheat snack you have at home. Because if you buy chips and dip, 9 times out of 10, people are eating the whole bag in one sitting. Because I used to do it, and it's crazy. So don't feel bad if you have unwanted. Don't feel bad if you have unwanted weight that you have on you right now that you really want to get rid of. You really just have to put the dedication into it, you guys. That's it, and that's all. After a few months of trucking, I weighed in at 240 pounds. I was at my biggest. And mind you, I have not been under 200 pounds since I got out of high school. So I've been on the thicker side, like I said. But 240 pounds, yeah, baby. No, I'm only 5'6", so I feel like that's a lot of weight for me. I just felt heavy, always sucking it in, thinking I look good in my pictures, and I look horrible. People will tell you look good, but go with your own feelings. If you feel like you're uncomfortable, lose the weight. Don't even worry about how nobody else feel. It don't even matter how they feel. It's really how you feel at the end of the day. I started taking keto really, really serious. And when I say keto changed my life, guys, it changed my whole entire life on food. How I look at food, how I address food, how I even, the steps I even take before I even consume food. Like, that's how serious it was for me. It has literally changed my life. I have dieted and everything. Nothing ever worked for me. I used to go to the gym. I would diet for a little while, and then I'd be right back to my habits. Like, oh, it's just a little bit of ice cream. Just a little bit, And, so many things have so much carbs and sugar in them. Like, those two components right there is what gained me so much weight. Carbs and sugar is not my best friend. I had to learn my body. Learn your body first. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can take more carbs and sugar than I can, but me, it only take a little bit and I will blow right back up. Like, seriously, not even over exaggerating. I just have those genes. I have my dad's genes, and my dad's side of the family is just thick. They all thick, but I didn't want to be thick anymore. I just didn't like it. I like how I am now, and even now, like, I done got just a little bit thicker. I've gained a few pounds. My smallest after doing keto, I went all the way from 240 pounds to 155 pounds. And people was telling me I looked like I was on crack or something, like I did crack to lose the weight. Like, people are crazy, but I swear on everything, I felt the sexiest I've ever felt. I felt even more beautiful. I know my face card never declined, but I just feel like I was sexy. Like, that, my face features were out and everything. Like, they're out now, and I feel like they weren't really showing that much when I was overweight. All that weight and all that food was taking a toll on my body, even my appearance. I've never felt sexier after keto. I lost literally, what was that, 90 pounds? Yeah, I think so. 240 minus 155. I think that's 85 pounds. Yeah, whatever it is. I lost a lot of weight, guys. And I'm talking about, I started keto in November of 2021. By, I want to say, February, I was looking nice. But by my birthday is in May 10th. By my birthday, I was looking small. I was small, guys. Tummy on flat, and gratefully I didn't have like so much fat to where, my fat was flabby. Like, my arms and my legs are a little bit flabby still, so I work out constantly. But I was just thankful that, I didn't have that much weight on me to where it looked sloppy, like, after all that weight dropped, because keto dropped the weight pretty fast, and I have kept it off, guys. It's been 1.5 years since I've done keto, and I have kept it off. I've been very consistent with my weight. My weight is literally, I've balanced it out. I know my body now. I know what I can and cannot do. I know what's over the limit and what I'm not doing. So, like I said, I've dieted plenty of times and, had trainers and everything. None of that stuff worked. People was telling me how bad keto was for you and blah, blah, blah. I say this, keto was the only thing that got my bad eating habits under control. Literally, I'm so self-conscious about, gaining too much weight. I don't even want to be I don't ever want to be big again. So I'm really cautious about my weight. I'm cautious about what I put into my body, and it has just really made me want to be healthier. I've never felt better in my life since I've dropped that weight. Weight will make you lazy. It will make you it won't even push you to your fullest potential. It literally will hold you back. So if you're in that predicament, lose the weight. Don't listen to nobody tell you that you don't need to lose anything. If you don't feel right, you do it for yourself, you know. So yeah, that's how I dropped all the weight. I did keto. So basically for my keto, I was on a low carb, barely any sugar, high fats, and moderate protein diet. If you download the Carb Manager app, you literally can track what you're eating, and you know what I'm saying, they have a keto mode in there to where it'll show you how much you need to be eating to lose this many pounds. You know what I'm saying? So get to it. Like, don't make no excuses. That's another thing. You got to be consistent. You got to be disciplined. You cannot make no excuses. You might slip up a few times when you first start keto, because going down, because a lot of people eat so many carbs in a day, they don't even know how many carbs they're consuming, and it's a lot. And that's where the weight gain is coming from, the carbs and the sugar. Like, guys, do you know how much sugar is in a thing of pop? Like, literally a pop, what, that's like a 16 ounce right here. Literally the sugar be half of the bottle. Horrible. That's a lot of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. So drink a lot of water. You need to be drinking a lot of water. And let me tell y'all the key to maintaining your weight on this semi truck. I promise you, if you make this one transition first before you do anything else, before you even decide to, you know, try keto or try, you know, a low carb diet or a low sugar diet or whatever you're going to do, fast. Chef's kiss. When I say chef's kiss, that is the freaking secret. Learn how to fast. Learn how to give up eating so much throughout the day. So when I first started keto, I was doing 20-hour fast. 20 hours, yes. So I would stop eating at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and when I would not eat until the next day. So 20 hours, 10, 14, that's 2, 6, 10. So I wasn't eating until like 10, 11 o'clock the next morning, or sometimes even noon. If sometimes I used to push the limit, you know, just to show myself that I had discipline, that I could do this. I'm telling you guys, learn discipline with yourself, and you can do anything in this world. It's the discipline and the consistency. You can't stop when you start seeing results. Like, okay, I'm at where I'm at. Go a little bit past your goal. You know what I'm saying? Just so you'll have a little leg room. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use your mind, man. It's all about it's a mental game. I'm trying to tell you. Like, people that are very stimulated people, they love that challenge, because it's really all about our mental. You control what's about to go in your mouth every day. I guarantee you that. Ain't nobody telling you to eat that. It's your own. You letting your own mind defeat you. So, like I said, you guys, that's how I maintain my weight on the truck. And I also work out. So, listen, we can be on our phones. I know technology and took over a lot of things. People sit up on their phone all day. You can dedicate all day to your phone. You dedicate hours to your phone. 4 hours is a long time to sit up on the phone. But people be doing it, right? So you literally can dedicate 15, 20, or 30 minutes to work out. Push the limit and do an hour. But starting off at 15 minutes a day will make a major difference. Or do 15 minutes and then 15 minutes later. However you want to do it. But you just got to start. It's all about consistency, guys. And it's really your choice what you put into your mouth every day. And then, like, when you drive in the truck, I know it's like trying to grab for a snack. Like, oh, don't do that. Grab some gum. I eat sugar-free gum. Literally, guys, I do this every day. After I'm done eating, I chew this, because it's really not even, oh, it's upside down. It's really not that you're even freaking hungry. You just want to chew on something because you're bored. Chew that gum. Chew a piece of gum. And let me know how it worked out for you. But I hope I answered my subscribers' question. Thank you so much for asking me to do this amazing video, because I love helping people. So, like I always tell you guys, I will always try to bring you guys the best content, but I will always be myself. Bye.